Daddy Verstappen and his complex issues, FIA making a fool of themselves once again, and Ferrari making dumb mistakes to lose a position as always. All to be discussed in today's 2023 season's second race of the year at the Jeddah Corniche circuit. My name is Bhavneet Vaswani and you're watching the Drivers Hub Motorsport. Race winner Checo Perez bagged his 5th ever Grand Prix victory with a comfortable 5-second lead over teammate Max Verstappen. However, it was a roller coaster of a race for the Mexican since he started with a bad launch. Fernando Alonso took the lead in lap 1, turn 1 for 4 laps until race pace took its place and Checo Perez got back into the lead. But it was not the end of the troubles for the Mexican. Reigning champion Max Verstappen was blistering through the grid from 15th position to put even more pressure onto the Mexican Minister of Defense. It became a lap time battle for the last few laps until they were told to chill and bring the victory home with a 1-2. 1 being Checo and 2 being Max Verstappen. Something Jos Verstappen was not happy about at all. Max had an impressive race given that he had to start all the way back from 15th because of driveshaft issues during Q2. Not only did he overtake the entire grid pretty much within 25 laps, he also bagged the crucial point that was the fastest lap of the race in order for him to have that extra 1 point over teammate Checo Perez in the Drivers' Championship. But Jos was so distraught that his pride and joy Max Verstappen didn't get preference from the Red Bull team that he couldn't even look at Checo Perez's face after winning. When Red Bull's pit crew was mobbing and celebrating with Checo Perez, he couldn't even look at his face nor even offer a smile of appreciation. Talking about bad behavior, Alonso also did a boo-boo while positioning his car during the race start. Now, that cost him a 5-second penalty which he had to serve in the pit, which additionally cost him a 10-second penalty for not serving that penalty correctly. Now, apparently you cannot touch the car while it is being served a penalty. So if for those 5 seconds you cannot touch the car at all, that's what FIA claimed. However, after the race, when his 10-second penalty was added, Aston Martin were pretty swift at appealing the sanction by providing with 7 different instances of other teams where they were touching the cars during those 5 seconds, and that forced the FIA to comply with the appeal. That means Fernando Alonso is 100 times a podium winner. When it comes to Fernando Alonso's teammate Lance Stroll, he could not get any points at all since he suffered from an engine failure in lap 18. But we actually got to witness a little bit of magic from the billionaire boy in lap 1 when he overtook Carlos Sainz in turn 13 from the outside with a beautiful outside overtake, which was the British duo of Mercs did fairly well given their shaky start and their stubbornness in keeping the same side pod design that makes them slower time and again. And of course, how is a Grand Prix even complete without Lewis Hamilton complaining about his tires? Yes, the 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton struggled off of the pace once the grid started opening up. And what was even more surprising was that he couldn't even keep up after switching to softer rubber even against his own teammate. George Russell also pit during the yellow flag that Lance Stroll caused, and he went for hards. However, he was delighted with the hards and it was very easy for him to waft past the Italian red cars, which are struggling this season all over again. The prancing horses seem to be out of sorts this weekend, with Charles Leclerc having to serve a 10-grid penalty because they've already fried 2 of their ECUs that were allotted for this entire season. Yes, 2 are allotted for the entire season and 2 are gone. 1 failed the morning of the Bahrain Grand Prix and 2 failed, as you guys know, during the Bahrain Grand Prix. So they had to start with a 10-grid penalty for their second race. This could very well be the first time ever that an ECU grid penalty is being set in the second race of a season. Ferrari team principal Frederick Vasseur had commented on this problem, saying that he's never experienced something like this and he is hoping that this specific problem has been tackled. This means that Charles Leclerc had to start in the 6th row in 12th position rather than in the 1st row in 2nd, where the car actually qualified. But he still managed to come 7th right after his teammate Carlos Sainz, who had a pretty sad day dropping from 4th to 6th. The race started on a pretty bad note for the Spaniard since Lance Stroll decided to wreck his life in turn 13 on lap 1 with a beautiful overtake from the outside. And also he lost a little bit of dignity in lap 22 right after Lance Stroll's yellow flag to Lewis Hamilton, who executed a fantastic switcheroo in turns 1 and 2. The 2023 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix was a riot with lots of overtakes on a fast-paced track that ensures to extract the best out of the driver and of the car. It is safe to say that Jeddah's track is being very well received by the car community and the racing community because of such a fast, fun and complex track that allows for close racing and has never disappointed the viewers. We're looking forward to see what's the racing going to be like in Australia, but that's a while. So best believe we are going to be coming out with some banging content on this channel before the next race. Till then, subscribe to the channel, tell your friends about this new channel and tell us what would you like to see on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. It's been your boy Bhavneet. I'll see you guys in the next one.